My name is Avishai Ron. I'm in the real estate business in Houston, Texas.
Avi Ron's divorce lasted 40 long months. Nasty. A 3.5-year court battle that could make the Civil War look like a misunderstanding. Between Avi and his ex-wife Suzanne, there were, count them, 16 different lawyers before the firefight was over. That doesn't include experts. In 2015, in the heat of the personal anger, Avi got this text, quoting, "I'm switching to Bobby Newman. He'll kick the living shit out of you. This is war." Before Dolce Fino Consulting launched our own investigation, Avi Ron had already spent millions paying lawyers, both his and hers, including both Bobby Newman and his partner in the Ron case, and a bunch of others, Robert Hoffman.
Most of the money went to the lawyers, didn't go to either one of us.
A lot of money was involved in the Ron estate, and sure, that can complicate a divorce. But the only way the lawyers keep making money in a divorce fight is for the fight to continue. You think the lawyers, since they know all the intimate details of your finances, you think the lawyers stall this to make more money?
I know for sure because every time we went to court, they came to the judge and always needed more time.
That's why family judges are supposed to be the adults in the room, keeping a leash on the lawyers who bill hourly. Yet in August of 2017, Judge Roy Moore made a comment from the bench that Avi Ron speaks volumes about what's gone wrong in Harris County Family Court. He was captured by the court reporter, quoting, "No one in this planet will be able to prevent these two individuals from contributing to the retirement accounts of both these lawyers, and I hope many others in it. And I'm a firm believer that attorneys should be compensated for their time." I get it, Judge. I get paid too. But aren't you supposed to be the grown-up in the room to cut through all the nastiness and drama, divide up the money, work out who gets the kids, and make sure that these horrible experiences are shorter, not longer? When did it become part of your job to worry if the lawyers get rich?
It's because I'm rich. I may choose to give my money to charity or to university or to a hospital, not to divorce lawyers who don't need my money, who make it their business to make these painful, ruined families along the way so they can enrich themselves.
It doesn't help that in the heat of the Ron divorce showdown, campaign records show Judge Moore took money from Suzanne Ron's lawyers. $5,000 from Newman, another $1,000 from Hoffman. You think those campaign contributions buy influence?
I know they do 100%.
Why?
Because look where we are. Those judges are 100% controlled by the lawyers.
It's why our family injustice investigation started with campaign money, but with a judge that didn't have a thing to do with the Ron case. We've already shown that Bobby Newman, his firm and family are the biggest financiers of family judge James Lombardino's campaign. The judge didn't disclose that Newman was also representing his son in a divorce case, while Newman fought cases in Lombardino's court. The moms and dads fighting for kids there didn't know. Lawyers are now crying foul. And the public? No one will show them the divorce bills for David Lombardino's case or any evidence he had to pay. Why isn't anyone making sure it's not a way for a family lawyer to buy influence with a judge? You think this has become a racket?
I don't think. I know it's a racket. 100%.
Under current Texas law, it was totally legal for Judge Moore to take the money from the lawyers in a pending case. It's also legal to not disclose it to other parties in the case. But is that fair? Shouldn't that be changed? Judge Moore could have disclosed it, he just chose not to. And that's not the only failure to disclose that may come back to haunt Judge Roy Moore. In July of 2016, Judge Moore had appointed a receiver of his choice to liquidate a lot of Avi Ron's expensive stuff, including real estate holdings if necessary. Avi had already been forced to sign over his life insurance policy. The lawyer chosen by the judge is named Mark Murray. Notice his law firm specializes in personal injury cases. Murray would get to bill $500 an hour in the Ron case. Some of the bills are missing, but we know it's several $100,000. But Avi Ron didn't know what we had uncovered. Judge Moore's wife and kids had been involved in a car wreck and had filed a lawsuit back in 2015. You know who their lawyer was? The same guy, Mark Murray. It's a small world, after all.
Did the judge ever tell you that?
Never disclosed that, no.
You think that's wrong?
I know it's wrong, 100% wrong, because he also took control over my money and ordered me to pay the receiver, who I assume was his friend.
Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Judge Moore just thought Murray was such a good traffic accident lawyer that he was just the guy to handle dismantling a complex real estate empire. But when we sent letters to Judge Moore and to lawyer Mark Murray to ask for an explanation, they just ignored the letters. So we don't know how much Mr. Murray charged the Moore family, if he charged them at all. We don't know if they paid. We don't know if they got a courthouse discount. We don't know much of anything. If the judge had disclosed the relationship in court, maybe it wouldn't matter. But because he didn't, Avi Ron now gets to wonder.
I wonder if the receiver charged the judge equally like he charged me.
Good question. Betcha the people who elected Judge Moore want to know too.
Why did you hire us?
Because I want the public to know what's going on so it doesn't happen to the person behind me. This racket needs to stop.
Did we mention Judge John Schmoody yet? Stay tuned.